Welcome to the Baker and Tymo Show. My name is Tymo, and this is episode 10 of the Big Damn Team Challenge. Now, we finished up last time. We watched a game between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Glasgow Giants, and we started off really well in the first period, and then it just got away from us. The Lightning won 3-0. We didn't get ourselves on the board. It ended our winning streak, which was a bummer, but here we are to continue the season. I don't really have much to show. We can take a quick look at the stats and the standings as well, even though I know that we're in fourth in both of those in our conference and our division. So you can see here Burns is still doing well, Pete's up there doing well, just under a point per game, Thornton's close, and Mantha actually picked it up a bit playing on the second line, which is nice to see. And then it kind of, we peter out there, so it's it could be better. In terms of goaltending, we have Markstrom doing probably not, yes, he's doing just fine. And then we've got Copley, so fine in the sense that it's not great, you know what I mean? Fine instead of like great. So alright, so there we go. Took a quick look there, and then as I said, we are in fourth in our division, and then we are also, I believe, fourth in our conference. There we are, fourth. Okay, so without further ado, what we're gonna do is sim some games. We gotta see how well we do. We got the trade deadline coming up. I believe that's what I'm gonna sim to. Just makes the most sense in my mind. So here's the trade deadline, and then we can decide whether or not we feel like we need to make any deals based upon where we sit. Fourth and a fifth for Montoya and the Islanders next year. Nah, we're okay. We don't need Montoya, and he's probably not big enough anyways. Brian Boyle's finally back, thank God. Okay, we're going to let him sit for a little bit, probably till the end of the week maybe, or maybe even till early next week, because he is coming back from a concussion. Not crazy about that, although we're on a 3-game losing streak. This might be the time. If we don't win this, we got to get him back. We win, thank God. Alright, you know what? We should take a look. It's about time we take a look at this. It's about time. Alright, Fiddler doesn't matter, so really, what we really need to see is all our pinned guys. Those guys don't matter either. Only looking for the pins. Okay, so we got this fella here. We scouted him a little bit. A+ competition. He's actually looking okay. 3 years though. 3 years on the ETA. Reefers, we don't really have enough scouting on him. We're going to have to scout him more. No scouts in the region. How do we have any scouting on him? Oh, we don't. Strome. Could scout him a bit more too. 4 years. So we just got to let our scouts kind of do their jobs on some of these guys. Man, there aren't that many really big guys this year. Just unfortunate. I don't think we're going to do that well in the draft. Muzzin, A+ competition at least. We got to get a little bit more scouting on some of those guys. No scouts in the region. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've scouted basically everybody. Alright, well, it's not looking too hot, but okay, we need to get Boyle back in. He's had enough time. He's been out for a while with that concussion. It's time to get him back in the mix. We could use his help. Here we go. Mr. Boyle. Mr. Boyle. He'll slot in where McCarron is, but I think he'll end up probably being our third line center. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Boyle goes there. Berglund can go up. There we go. Back to normal. Everything's looking fine and dandy. That's what you like to see. Alright. So we will get back into the calendar and sim ahead into the trade deadline. Not too far off now. About a month away. We're losing some games there though, so we're kind of slipping. We had a good record going there for a while. Now we've definitely lost a lot of games here. A second and a fourth for Hinostroza and Talbot. Don't think that makes sense for us, even if they were big enough. 4-3 win, there we go. Getting back in the win column, nice to see. 5-3 win, damn, 2-1 loss right after the Ducks. Got a month here that we really need to impress, and so far, things have just been going kind of south, further south this whole time. This has not been a good sim session so far. 4-1 loss. Man, okay, we get a 1-0 win. Finally, we get a win. Only one goal in the win, though. That's kind of sad. Bernier, definitely not tall enough. Yanmark and Condon, nope, don't want them. Yeah, we've got some draft picks to either trade up or trade down come the deadline. So, man, we just keep losing. I might have to change the lines. I might have to. There's a couple wins. There's 3 wins in a row. Keep it going, boys. Come on, beat LA. LA's actually not too bad by the looks of it. Come on, take them out. Oh, we lose. Coming up to the trade deadline, things could be better. We've definitely, now the trades are flying in here. Coro, he's a goalie. I mean, we can check it out. Take a look, see what it's like. Who are you, Coro? 2 years left. 6'6", 80 overall. This could work. What do they want? Exchange 5th and they want 4th. I would consider this. I would definitely consider this. Do we need the goalie though is the question? We have Copley. How old is he? He's 29. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. The value was there, we just didn't need it. Alright, trade deadline day. We are 33, 23, and 7. Time to find out where we are in the standings and see if it's time to make a move. Ooh, we're in 5th now. 5th in our division. I wonder what that's good enough for in the conference. I bet you we've dropped quite a bit in the conference. Western Conference, where's Glasgow? 6th. Yeah, we dropped 2 spots in the conference and we were dropped 1 spot in our division. So that's that hurts. That definitely hurts. Where's Burns at? 65 points through 63 games. Clarence Pete, 56 points through 62 games, 37 of those being goals. You'll love to see that. Thornton's still doing well. Mantha's doing all right. He could be doing better, but this is all picking up, which is nice. The secondary scoring. Goalies. Markstrom and Copley still just doing mediocre. Alright, so we have a trade to make here. We've got some picks. Most of the guys that we have pinned for this upcoming draft class are in later rounds. So what we'll do is we'll take a look here. Sort by our pins. So 68 for our scout. Central scouting 66. 66, 69. So that's both second rounders. I don't think we were able to get anybody. Well, this guy's 41st. That's a second rounder too. Who's the lowest or the highest one? 36th. That's early second round. So there is some talent in the second round for sure. We could use like a few second round picks. So if we can get a couple seconds out of a first, that makes most sense to me. Or even like 3/3, but that's going to be hard to get from someone. So the goal here is to find a team that has 2 second round picks in this year's draft, and then we try to trade them our first for it. So Anaheim does not fit that bill. They do have 2/3 though, but that's 2/3 in a second maybe. That would work also. I would do that. Okay, so Anaheim, maybe. 2 seconds. They have 2 seconds. They're not willing to give it up, but okay. Decent value. We should look at them. Nope. They've got a couple thirds though. I'm not opposed to going the third route, but Arizona looks like the clear-cut choice to go after here early in this little foray. Second and third. 2 seconds. They have 2 seconds. They have 2 firsts as well. That's not, and they're looking to get rid of them. Florida. Wonder where they are in the standings. Ooh, they're actually pretty good. Pretty good. Compared to Arizona, who's pretty bad. If we did that, we did our first round, which you want. The value's close, but give us the third too. Oh, you don't have a third. Actually, I'll take a future pick. Because next year's draft could be better. Oh, I don't have a... Darn. I don't have it. I'll take a fourth then. Is this enough though, is the question. I'd rather aim high, you know what I mean? Really swing for the fences. Rejected, okay. What about this? Rejected, really? 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, we got 2 seconds out of the deal, and they're pretty bad. Doesn't look like they're going to be making the playoffs, which will give us, you know, some high second round picks, which would be really nice. Okay, so that's really all we could do in this trade deadline. I didn't really want to go after anything else, if I'm being completely honest. And, you know, look at Pete. He's up to an 88 now. I almost consider doing this just to see if we can get a little bit more chemistry going. Scoring's been down a little bit, so we'll try that on for size. We still have this big bonus here, so I want to keep that together. Yeah, I think everything else is pretty good. We're just gonna stick, you know, stay the course. Copley has gotten considerably worse, which is not great, but it is what it is. So now that we're at the trade deadline, what we'll do is we'll hop into a game. The next game is the Carolina game. Gonna sim ahead. We'll take a little look at what their team looks like in terms of stats and standings. We'll take a look at our team quick, and then we'll get into it. So the Carolina Hurricanes. They are, let's see here, Carolina, well, they're not great. They're in 8th in their conference. They have 70 points through 63 games played, 33 wins, 26 losses, and 4 overtime losses, 173 goals for, 183 goals against. So that probably is in our favor. Yeah. So we'll take a look quick at our team now. Oh, not AHL, my bad. Western Conference, we are 73 points in 63 games played, 33 wins, 23 losses, 7 OT losses. So we do have similar records, but we have more goals for than goals against, albeit it's pretty darn close, but still. Our last 10, 5, 4, and 1. Not great. Take a quick look at who the leading scorers are on the team. Burns and Pete. Burns over a point per game. Couple guys nipping at the heels of a point per game, and Pete and Thornton. And then in terms of their players, let's take a look here. Oh, they've got Aho, so no one's really at a point per game on their team. Teravainen, Sheary, so I'd say we have the advantage there, although their scoring depth goes a little bit further down. I think we have the advantage. So hopefully we'll get a win here. I'm really hoping we can come out with one. That would be great. So yeah, you ready for a game with some commentary? Let's do it. Hello and welcome to Glasgow, Scotland, where we have a game between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Glasgow Giants. Their records are very similar going into this one. We have Scott Darling in the pipes for the Carolina Hurricanes, and on the other side of the rink, we have Phoenix Copley getting the start tonight, the backup for the team. So, let's get this puck drop underway. Thornton and Aho on the draw. Thornton loses that one. Teravainen now in over the blue line. Holds up, circles forward, tries to throw that one at the net. Copley can't hold on to the rebound, and Aho strikes early in this game. The Hurricanes taking advantage here. Sebastian Aho getting his 24th goal of the season. A mere 42 seconds into this game. You can see here a shot on. Copley wasn't able to find it, and Aho picks that one up from the blue paint and puts that one in. So your Giants are down here early in this game. We're going to have to see if they can battle back in this one. Thornton versus Aho on the draw again. Carolina wins that draw. Slavin now trying to get it through the neutral zone. He does. Aho tries to cut to center, but he gets obliterated Bailey now with the puck for the Giants. Cuts in, shoots that one low. Easy save, though, for Darling. Now Aho tries to get in. Holds up. Slavin now has the puck. Packs us back to the point. Falk throws that one on. Good save for Copley. Hopefully he'll get some of his confidence back. It looked like Aho got another shot there. Drives the net. Copley puts the paddle down. And he's going to hold on to that one for a draw in the defensive zone. Obviously, Copley wasn't liking what he was seeing from his team there. Decided to hold on. Falk got a good shot through traffic there. Copley was able to track that one. Now Lowry versus Stahl on the draw. Both these gentlemen are very good on their draws. They tie each other up, and that one finds its way out of the zone. Good pressure here from Glasgow in the defensive zone, sorry. Stahl now into the corner. Back out to the point. Slavin back to Stahl. Throws that one low. Good save by Copley there. That one gets dumped behind the net. Picked up by Myers. Myers knocked off the puck and a good shot from the corner. Copley's going to hold on. He's looking strong since letting in that first goal. A look at Brent Burns there. 15 goals. Leading the team in points total. Draw won by Glasgow in the defensive zone. Carlo up to Chason. Chason across for Mantha. Mantha holds up. Back to Chason. And they can't get in over the blue line. Stahl now tries to go down to the corner and pass back, but that one was intercepted. The Giants cut in. Lowry's shot not finding its way through there, though. Niederreiter across for Sheehan. Back to Niederreiter. Niederreiter now into the corner. Tries to cut to the net. Drops it all the way back to the point. Sanheim's shot was tipped, but Copley tracks that one as it slowed down quite a bit. Sheehan versus Boyle on the draw here. Boyle just coming back from injury not that long ago. The Glasgow Giants weren't that busy on the trade deadline, only making one move that involved trading their first round draft pick in exchange for 2 seconds from Arizona. Obviously, they felt that they were in a position where they should just stick with what they had. Just changing up their draft order a little bit in the future here. Boyle tried to cut to the net there, but puck was intercepted at the last moment. Good chance here for Carolina, but that one goes wide. Now behind the net, Englund. Boyle manages to get it away though. Zadarov working it up alongside the boards to Hayes. He holds up. Back to Murphy. Back to Zadarov. Zadarov in on the play here in the offensive zone. Nice pass, and Murphy hammers that one home. Talk about the defense getting up in the play. Great sequence from the Glasgow Giants defense. They are not afraid to get up in the play. We have said that in past broadcasts, and it really paid off for them here as the third line defensive pairing gets it done. And we have a tie game in the first period. Wallmark versus Gauthier on the draw. Gauthier wins that one back. Carlo now has it. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier throws that one at Hamilton, but he manages to hold on, and now the puck's going back the other way. Wallmark, rebound out front, and Carolina is going to score quickly after Glasgow ties it up. Great effort here by Vlad Namestnikov, picking up the rebound. That's the second rebound goal against Copley here tonight. He has looked strong ever since facing that first goal, but this one, he just kicks out a big rebound, and unfortunately, there was no way he could get that in time. Wallmark versus Gauthier on the faceoff again. Namestnikov getting his 8th of the season on that play. Wallmark down into the corner. Passes back. Hamilton across to Sanheim. Fogle has it. Down into the corner for Namestnikov. Fogle gets it back. Nice shot on. Copley batted that one away with the pads. Sanford now looking for a chance to Burns. Burns across. Carlo getting that one done. Another play, D-man to D-man for the Glasgow Giants. I feel like a broken record, but look at these defensemen getting up in the play and making things happen in the dying seconds. Burns' pass barely getting through the Carolina defense, but Carlo manages to find it, and he gets a goal on the play. Just barely getting that one by Darling, as you see there. Well, just like that, we have a 2-2 game with 4.6 seconds left to go in this first period. The Glasgow Giants locked in a tie here against the Canes. What a game we have so far. We'll see you for the second period. Welcome back to the second period of play between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Glasgow Giants. We have quite the game so far, as the lead has changed many times, although the Giants have yet to actually hold the lead, or have it. Carolina Hurricanes haven't been able to hold their leads for very long either. Bailey now trying to cut the center, but he loses possession of that puck, and it looks like the Giants are going to be going on a power play here early in the second period. Svechnikov going off for high sticking. Yep, the replay shows a high stick to the face there. Svechnikov will sit for 2 minutes. Glasgow's power play getting out on the ice for the first time here. They win the draw and throw a shot on immediately. Nice attempt there from Myers. Carolina does have possession and they throw that one down. Burns working through the neutral zone. Across for Lowry. Lowry throws that one on, gets his own rebound, trying to send that one across, and he almost finds his man. But that puck's going to be dumped all the way back down. A minute left to go here on this first power play of the game for the Giants. Berglund in over the blue line, across to Chason for Burns now. Back to Chason, and he chooses to fire one, but that's blocked by one of the Carolina players in front. That one goes off a post. Chason back to the point. Myers to Berglund. Back to Myers, and he throws that one on too. The Giants lose possession in the offensive zone, and that'll be all she wrote for the first power play of the game. Myers losing that puck. Copley was unable to grab it as well. Sheehan now with the puck for Carolina. Drops it back to Englund. Shot on, and that one finds its way through. Carolina fights off the power play, or the penalty kill I should say. And now Dougie Hamilton gets his 10th goal of the season, firing one from the point. Hard shot from the point, finds its way through all the traffic and beats Copley. Carolina up 3-2 here in the second period. Now you have to imagine that the Glasgow Giants are even more upset that they weren't able to capitalize on that power play. Trailing for the third time in this game. Pete across for Thornton. Too much traffic there. Periaco manages to come out with it. Back to Pete. Periaco throws one on from the point, and it does find the net. Clarence Pete to Thornton, and he throws that one near the net, but I don't think it actually found the net. It looked like Darling found it. Managed to cover it up here. Glasgow getting ready for the face-off in the offensive zone. Thornton versus Aho. Aho seems to be getting the better of Thornton in this matchup so far this evening as he wins another one. Sanheim up to Teravainen. Teravainen in alongside the boards. Cuts back. Back to the point, but that one-timer doesn't find its way through. Glasgow centering. That one does not find its man. Teravainen now has possession for the Canes. Svechnikov losing possession of the puck there when he had a good chance. Aho across for Svechnikov. His backhand not finding the net. 9 minutes left to go in this second period. We have a 3-2 game. Aho circles back, trying to find somebody. Back to Slavin. Slavin to Sveshnikov in alongside the boards. There's been a hook on the play. Glasgow going on their first penalty kill of the evening as Zadarov gets a hook in on Sveshnikov. And they're just not going to miss that one. Hansel on the draw for this penalty kill, and he loses the draw. Falk now has across to Namastakov. Carlo, though, intercepts. Berglund in the neutral zone, gets over the blue line, looking for a possible chance here. Down into the corner, doing a good job of killing this penalty so far. Back to the point. That one goes just wide of the net. Looked like more of a pass than anything. Carolina trying to get set here on their power play. Stahl, nice chance here. Good save by Copley as he stays cool under pressure. Sveshnikov picks it up in his own zone as they try to get ready for another chance on this power play with only 25 seconds remaining. Carlo sends it back the other direction. Hansel in over the blue line looking for a possible chance. Holds up. Passes across for Sanford, who gets a nice shot on. That's the end of the power play for Carolina. Neither team getting it done so far this evening on the power play. Hansel across for Mantha. Mantha loses the puck though. And Glasgow will regroup in the neutral zone. Back to Periaco. Up to Hansel. Hansel in over the blue line. Shoots one. Darling's going to hold on to that. Glasgow will get a draw on the offensive zone. It looks like we might have something happening there between Sveshnikov and Mantha, but looks like they decided better of it. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Carolina leading by 1. Face-off battle has been fairly close this evening. Although Carolina getting another one there. Chason getting it back. Rebound almost on the play. Lowry was unable to find it, but he finds that rebound. Chason throwing one low. Darling kicking that one out. And we have a tie game 3-3 with not a lot of time left to go in this second period. Chason, as you can see, throws that one low. Lowry not missing the rebound that time and putting that one up high. There's been a lot of back and forth in this game. It seems every time Carolina gets the lead, Glasgow does something shortly after to tie it up. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in this second period. And it looks like there's going to be another power play for Carolina here as there's a tripping call on the play. Chason going to the box, 2 for tripping. Yeah, you can see he reaches out there on Stahl and gets his stick caught up in Stahl's feet. Carolina going on their second power play of the evening. Currently 0 for 1 with 1 shot. Gauthier sends that one all the way down after winning the draw. Falk now has possession in his own zone. Sheary in over the blue line. Across for Teravainen, and he throws that one low and it finds its way through Copley. Copley has a weakness and it seems to be both rebounds and slap shots. And that is a bad combination. Carolina having their 4th lead of the game here. 4-3 now as Teravainen throws that one on and manages to get one through the pads. Not an impeded shot by any means. Copley had a good look at that and it just finds its way through. In my opinion, that's one that you need to have. We'll see if the coaches decide to maybe switch out the goaltender moving into the third period. Teravainen scoring his 10th goal of the year. Slavin throws one high. Copley with the big glove save. If I'm Carolina, I just get that puck to the point, shoot low, look for a rebound, or hope it finds its way through. That seems to be working out so far for them. What Glasgow needs to do is work at getting more people in the lanes to create a little bit of traffic and hopefully block some of those shots. Another chance here, but Lowry manages to snag that one in the dying seconds. Moving into the third period, Carolina now leading 4-3. We'll see you for the third period.
Check out our team website for video highlights, player features, and great merchandise from our online store.
Welcome back to the third period of play between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Glasgow Giants. Glasgow trails by 1 goal here in the third. Periaco in over the blue line. Cutting to the net, throws that one on. It's not really surprising to see that from the Glasgow defense, as they've scored 2 of the goals in this game so far. Face off in the offensive zone, Thornton versus Aho. Aho losing that draw. Finally, Periaco throws that one on. It does find the net, but it gets deflected wide. Nice pickup by Pete there. Thornton now with the puck, in over the blue line. Shoots one low. Darling's going to hold on to that one. 17 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Glasgow trying their hardest to tie this one up. Thornton versus Aho on the draw yet again. And Thornton wins another one, trying to tie this battle up. Nice shot on. It looks like they're trying the same strategy that the Canes are trying, and shooting low and looking for rebounds. And it's worked out a couple of times so far this evening, but I'm not sure that should be the ultimate game plan for Glasgow. I think they have some pretty good one-timers as they try one there. Clarence Pete needs to get his shot going too. This guy's an absolute weapon. I believe he has 38 goals so far in this year. Myers down into the corner. Around to Pete. He tries to center that one from Mantha, but he gets knocked off the puck. Nice cut in by Svechnikov there, but he was offside. Teravainen not having a bad season so far. 10 goals, 27 assists for 37 points total. Lowry versus Stahl on the draw. Lowry wins that one. Feel like that's 3 in a row now for the Giants. Mantha throws that one on. Chason driving the net. Could not find the rebound. That was a really good chance for Glasgow as they attempt to tie this game up. The Canes looking for an opportunity here as they center the puck, but that one was picked off. Oh, there's a bad giveaway by Burns. Stahl gets the shot on. There's a rebound on the play, and there's no way Copley could get that one as Connor Sheary gets there just in time. The Canes now leading 5-3 with not a lot of time left in this game. You have to wonder what the Glasgow game plan is going to be now as they trail by 2. They're going to have to up their pressure a little bit, try and get more pucks on net. There's still over half the third to go here. All is not lost yet. Lowry with the puck now. Back to the point for Burns, but that hits his own man in front. Chason looked like he was in a little bit of pain after taking that shot from Burns. Niederreiter throws one on, but Copley's going to hold on to that one. This just hasn't been Copley's night. You have to wonder how this game would be going right now if they had Markstrom in net, but hey, everyone needs a night off sometimes. 9 minutes left to go as Boyle wins that one back. It's nice to see Boyle back on that third line. Winning draws. Nice chance for Carolina, but they throw it wide. Another chance here. Copley holding on as he makes the glove save. Couple of really good chances there. McGinn getting one of them. Boyle versus Sheehan on the draw in the defensive zone for the Giants. Carolina now has possession. McGinn out front to Sheehan. He backhands that one on net. And Copley's going to hold on to that one as well. Copley not taking any chances here as they trail by 2 with only 6 minutes and 41 seconds left. Boyle loses that draw. Engelland throws that one on. Copley making the save. Now the Giants have the possession in their own zone behind their own net. Up to Boyle. Boyle in over the blue line. Cuts to center. Throws that one on, but it doesn't find the net. It hits Engelland first and goes wide. 4 minutes remaining here in the third period. Carolina leading by 2 goals. They shoot high there. Copley with the blocker save. Thornton moves around his man. Now in over the blue line. Looking for an opportunity for a pass across for Bailey. Back to the point. Thornton to Zadorov. Zadorov to Thornton. Periaco now working around people. Bailey drives the net. Darling makes the save, passes it away. Teravainen now in over the blue line with under a minute left to go. Glasgow gets possession here. Pete works it through over the blue line. Has a look, shoots one. Darling making an easy save there, and he holds on. 44 seconds left to go. Glasgow with the empty net. You have to imagine with the draw in the offensive zone, they'll keep him out of the net for that 2-man advantage. 1-man advantage, I should say. Lowry losing the draw, but Thornton manages to grab it. Mantha down into the corner. Nice centering pass. Chason was unable to find it though. Sheary across for Niederreiter. Empty net here. He throws that one on a weak backhand. And Glasgow goes down by 3 goals with only 30 seconds left to go. A lot of unhappy fans here. Especially when it looked like the team had the opportunity to get back into this game. It was really that 5th goal that was the backbreaker. You have to imagine if it was only 5-4, or sorry, 4-3, then Glasgow may have been able to battle their way back into this. But alas, it is 6-3, 31.8 seconds left to go as Niederreiter gets his 15th goal of the season. Niederreiter again with the puck here, in alongside the boards, back out to the point. Nice chance for Sheary. He gets another one there. Chase on. In through the neutral zone. Across to Myers. Myers throws that one wide. Myers has had a couple of really good chances this evening, as the defense really did contribute in this game. Maybe if the offense had contributed as much as the defense, the Glasgow Giants could have won this game. Thank you so much for tuning in either way. We really appreciate you being here at this broadcast, and we'll see you at the next game for the Glasgow Giants. Imagine that, another broadcast where we fall short. At least we scored some goals this time. It was a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more back and forth until they managed to score that 5th goal. I really did think that we had a shot in that one. Some of our boys getting some points in that game, which is always nice to see. But ultimately we drop another one. It's been a bit of a rough month. I mean, we're certainly dropping in the standings, which you don't want to see. But it is what it is. We'll look to make a strong push here moving into the playoffs. We're going to get to the playoffs by our next episode. So thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in to the Big Damn Team Challenge episode 10, and we'll see you next time.